Hey, Professor Demersion here. I just wanted to go over a couple quick things for you. This is going to be a short video, but I wanted to just show you some stuff. Um, there's three things that I wanted to make sure that you're on uh, track for to finish off this project. The first one is I did this for about half of you guys in class, and if there's anyone that didn't get to this yet, this is one thing that is important to do. When you uh, copy, remember this is the in class, this is the console editor 909 patch that came from eCampus. Basically this is the guts of this is going to be inside the patch that you've created, the interface section of things. What you need to do, if you've already brought this in to your main patch, your interface patch, and then done it as a encapsulation, what you need to do, if you haven't done this already, is to take this section right here, the JIT window Turku at FS menu bar, just select that whole thing and delete it. It's right up above the movie database and all that stuff. So if you haven't done that, make sure you do that, and then save your piece. So that's something that is an important step. I've done it, like I said, for several of you. If you see that JIT window thing here, make sure you just delete that. Okay. The next thing I wanted to bring to your attention is this. Here's my kind of mock-up version. Yours is going to be way nicer and better. But I wanted to show you a couple quick things. So what I've done here is one thing that I think several of you guys are having a problem with that have made it to the kind of final steps is I want you to just check and make sure that the information that you're using for the X video and Y video inspector is the proper one. This is the dial that has four different it's a four-way switch. Make sure your dial has these settings. I'm putting a separate image of this so you can kind of bring that up. It'll be in this kind of whole ensemble of stuff that I'm going to give you at the end. I'll send out when I send you this email. So make sure the clip dial value is checked, the horizontal tracking. Make sure this is unchecked, the increment on click. The dial has four images to it. The dial multiplier needs to be 1. The one that I made has 100 pixels. Yours may be different. Dial range is 4. Tracking degrees, that just means so it goes like from here to here. You can maybe experiment with that, but for now just keep it at 270. And then vertical tracking. Okay, that's really key. So make sure you have the proper settings there. Now your patch should be sending out numbers. The way you check this is to take the output of this, put it into a message box, that right outlet like we did before a couple classes ago, and you just want to check and make sure that, okay, it should be 0 when it's in the line, 1, 2, 3, so it's 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's a total of 4. Start counting from 0. So if you're getting that information, you're doing it right. So if you're getting just like one number that doesn't change when you're putting stuff in here, when you're changing this dial, you check your settings in the inspector for that dial. Okay, and that's how you check it out. For fun, what I've set up here is this thing where you can see when this is locked. I made a little kind of, I'm going to give you this patch here, this little sequence, so you can see when you can change the font, you can make a little gradient if you want to, shape, it tells you what's been chosen here. So take a look at that. It's really simple. It's using all the stuff that you know already, but it might be, you don't have to use that, but it's a little thing that if you want to, it might help out, and I just wanted you to see that you can use these dials and say exactly what it is, and you can make this to be the size that you want it to be. Okay, I'll send you one for this three-way switch as well, a little image of what that should be. But I think you guys should be all set with that. Last thing, make your uh, elements of design in this order: line, texture, shape, and color. Okay, line, texture, shape, and color. That's how this button is set up to receive this information. So you see line, texture, shape, color. You could organize yours so this is pointing to these more explicitly, and that's totally great. If you, this is all part of your creative thing, thinking about this interface. Basically, when this is going, you're going to have the left video is going to be controlled by the X video. The right video is controlled by the Y video. When it's in split view here, that's when you're going to see that left and right start to play. Okay, and so right now I've got texture. Let's put this on shape so you can see shapes are going to be here and line ones are going to be there. We can change that line to division, and so you'll have these kind of more. And now what does the composite do? The composite takes both of those and then lets you mix them together. So you can see when I go left and right, and now it's blending these two images in different ways. And you can choose this composite mode, lets you change. It's like a little kind of factor of how those are being blended. You can see, and you can, so this is fun stuff for you to play with when you're working on this, but this is how it works. You can just try these different modes there. Oh, that's nice. And it's these kind of unexpected elements that are kind of part of the fun. This rate will, the videos will change quicker when you have that cranked up to the right. Let's go back to the split mode so you can see these are the frequency of how quickly they change increases when you bring that rate to the right. When you have this in linear mode, it's just going to be one video at a time, and it's going to be whatever's the X video. Okay, so let's slow that down a little bit. So whatever X is, now you can change X to be color. Let's do that. Okay, so let's go color. Cool. Okay, nice. And we should start to see like blues and green, see cool colors like that versus warm colors like reds and things will come up here. Okay, I hope it's making sense, and if you have any questions, I'm going to be in my office hours on Monday from like 2 to 4, Wednesday 3 to 5. Come by and see me. I'm happy to help you out.